Namaste. My name is Dr. Robert Henry Schwenk, aka Dr. Bob for you, sometimes known of as the Maven of Meaning. I'm coming to you today from my home studio in Norwalk, Ohio. My topic today is I am death, I am life. Now, how many cells do you lose from your body every day? Answer, about 300 billion. That's 300 billion. So in a manner of speaking, you are death. The flip side of this coin is that you are creating some 300 billion new cells each day. So in a manner of speaking, you are life. So much so that every 7 years you are almost a completely new person physiologically. This is much deeper than physiology, however. Every time you develop a new habit or drop an old habit, you have changed. Either something died or was born. Perhaps in the case of a new habit replacing an old bad habit, something both died and was born at the same time. Perhaps this is too obvious for you and you wonder, what does that have to do with you? You must realize that you are full of birthings and dyings, that you are either growing or decaying. The point is, which do you choose to align yourself with? Are you primarily life or primarily death? The attitude you choose will determine to a very large extent how you see the rest of your life. How you look at your life will very much determine how your life will be. Life and death are always present in your existence. You need to acknowledge that fact. But the attitude you feed will be the dominant attitude of your life. If you provide more energy to death, that's the kind of life you'll have for yourself. When you supply life with energy on a conscious basis, you'll be filled with life. Yes, I know most never give the attitude thing a first thought, let alone a second thought. They just let living drift where it will, in terms of life or death. But you are not everyone, otherwise you would not be watching this video. You want something more from life and living. You want the best for yourself. Therefore, you seek ways and means of acquiring the best for yourself. If a desert had will and consciousness, what do you suppose it would be doing with itself? From what it looks like, at least at superficial glance, it is a place of barrenness and death. A desert seems very inhospitable to most other forms of life, be they plant or animal. In other words, a desert seems to dwell on death as opposed to life. I know that many deserts teem with life. A desert seems inhospitable when observed. On the other hand, a lush green valley seems to abound with life. There are trees and bushes and many other kinds of plants immediately visible. Hold still long enough and a green valley may show several forms of wildlife to you, the observation of which is not hard to come by. By analogy, then, it seems that the valley favors life, promotes it even. Thus it is with your life. Where do you funnel your life energy? In life or in death? Yes, again, we all have life and death within us and through us. The choice is always yours. What will you place your conscious energy into, life or death? Your life will be barren if you believe and see your life as mostly death. Your life will flourish when you put your vigor into life. And if it matters to you, you'll be far ahead of the curve of the rest of the human species in that you are consciously cultivating life within yourself. Thrive like you mean it. May you and all sentient beings know happiness and the root of happiness. Namaste.